Hi everyone, Annette Kessler here with 12 Cards of Christmas 2020 series, and today we're making card number 6, which is a Dangler card. It's a really fun and cute card. Like always, all the instructions and measurements are in the printable cutting guide that you can download from the link in the description under the video. So you have all the details there. You just go click on that link and download and print the guide. So let's start with a 6x10 piece of double-sided cardstock and fold it in half, and then we have another strip that is 1 inch by 10, and we are going to score it at 3, 5, and 7, and we're basically going to create a mini accordion to hang the dangling ornaments from. This is why we call it a Dangler card, because going to make some dangling embellishments. So let's fold on our score lines in a accordion shape. You should get a big W or a big M after you fold on all the score lines. This is what you should have. And then we are going to attach it to the top side of the card. We're going to align it with the top edge and the sides and attach it to the card. So this is our strip of paper. So next, I'm going to show you how to make the dangling embellishments. What you need to do is cut out some circles and some embellishments. You can use stickers, you can write on the circles, you can cut out shapes from a pattern paper, and I just cut these little ornaments from the pattern paper that I have in the collection that I'm using, and I have punched out a 1.5 inch circle from white cardstock, and what I'm going to do is attach the embellishment. You can see that I have 2 of each embellishment. So I'm going to attach each embellishment to each of the circles. I've also punched out 6 circles. So I'm going to have 2 of each kind. Then I'm going to attach them to the circles. And also you can change the size of the circles that you punch. You don't have to make them all equal. You can punch smaller circles or bigger circles. I just went ahead and did all of them the same size, but you don't have to. You can play around with that. And if you don't have a circle punch, you simply draw a circle, trace something with a circular shape on the paper with a pencil, and then cut it out. Or if you have some kind of a ruler or a stencil, you can use that instead, just as long as you have circles. Next, I'm going to cut some pieces of string. I'm going to use white string, but you can use any color that you have. It's more of a twine, not a string. This is the 3 pieces of twine. And what I'm going to do is sandwich them between 2 circles that I've punched. Just want to straighten the twine. Sometimes when it's wrapped around a piece of cardstock, it gets these folds in it, which is quite annoying. So I'm just straightening that out. So what I'm going to do is apply glue to the back side of a circle, and then I'm going to attach the twine and then attach another circle with the same embellishment back to back with the first circle that I have, and I'm going to align the 2 embellishments so they will face the same direction. And now I have my twine sandwich with the 2 circles. So this is going to be the dangling embellishments, and then I'm going to repeat that with the other two embellishments, the other circles that I've punched and embellished. Again, you can have them written on or have a sticker on them, or maybe you have a pattern paper that you can directly punch out the circles with the pattern or the image on them already in advance. Let's do the final one. Just add the twine in the circle, and now we are ready to continue. What we're going to do next is attach the little dangling embellishments to the strip. So we're going to attach them with a little bit of a sticky tape to the back side of the strip, and we're going to attach them to the inside of that folded piece, to the inside of the M or the W, because the longer two edges are going to be attached to the card. So only that V shape is going to be sticking out. So just attach the embellishments to it, have them be in a different length, so that will be nicer this way. And just after you attach them, you can go ahead and trim the excess of the twine. It's always best to have a longer piece and shorten it later. Okay, so now we can go ahead and cover the inside of our strip. I'm covering it for two reasons. One, it will look nicer, and two, it will strengthen the bond between the twine and the cardstock. It will make sure that it doesn't fall or something, because the sticky tape is strong, but it's always a good idea to just make sure. And it hides it as well, so 2 for 1. And you need to do it in 2 pieces because you need to make sure that it folds properly, and 2 pieces make sure that it doesn't interfere with the folding. Then apply glue to one side of the strip, attach it to the left corner, align it with the top, and then apply the glue to the right side and align it with the right corner. See how it dangles? Isn't that cute? It's a really fun card. It will look really beautiful if you display it on your mantelpiece or on a shelf. Next, we can go ahead and cover the inside and the outside of the card. And of course, you have all the measurements for the cover papers as well in the cutting guide and instructions that you can download from the link in the description under the video. You have everything you need there to pre-cut all the pieces and then follow along the video and make your card, all your card in the series. We have 12 cards, so there are measurements and instructions for all the 12 cards in the series. So now we can go ahead and cover the top. You can play with the pattern that you have with your Christmas theme papers. If you want to write on the inside of the card, simply add white or a light color, solid color piece of cardstock, add it to the inside of the card, and then you can write on it. You know, you can also print something in the computer or in your printer and then attach it to the inside of the card as well. This card is really cool. So the inside is ready. Now we can go ahead and embellish the outside. Again, you have all the measurements in the cutting guide that you can download. There's the link in the description under the video. So we have the cover paper, and I'm going to add another strip. And when it comes to embellishing the front of any card that you make, you can just go wild with whatever embellishments that you want to add. As many layers of paper and stickers and beads and flowers and whatever it is that you want to add to the front, you can go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to add a sticker. I'm going to look for a nice sticker here on the sticker sheet. In the meantime, I just want to say that if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. There is a 12 Cards of Christmas 2020 playlist on my channel that has all the card tutorials that we've done, and every new tutorial is added to the playlist, so you can always look for the playlist to find all the 12 cards of Christmas as I upload them. As I said, this is card number 6. So we'll have 6 card tutorials on that playlist by now. And thank you very much for joining me. Just thinking if I want to add something on the inside. But no, this card is ready, is fun, is cute, is it to make. So thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.